Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. I want to celebrate the new year with you today by celebrating change and progress forward. And what better way to do that than by listening to Wind of Change by the Scorpions for my very first time? I read that this is the unofficial anthem for the German reunification, but somehow I've still never heard it. So let's get to it.
Follow the Moskva down to Gonky Park, listening to the wind of change. An August summer night, soldiers passing by, listening to the wind of change.
I feel like this song is already incredibly catchy. This whistling at the beginning is enchanting. And doing a little bit of reading about it, I understand that Klaus Meine, the main singer here, with the very attractive voice, has like a little gravel in it, but is smooth at the same time. It's such a beautiful combination of timbres that are just naturally existing in his voice simultaneously. But apparently, he got the idea for this song while the band was performing in Russia, and that the whistle came up first, and then he started putting words to it. I thought that was so cool. And I love that he started out right away with this whistle because it's super catchy. It's definitely the kind of earworm that if it popped into your mind, I could see it getting stuck. And a person would think, yeah, no, I have to put words to this. And then I love the idea that they were essentially a German band performing in Russia before the fall of the Berlin Wall. And so I think that that's where the idea for the lyrics of the song originated. But yeah, just instantly catchy. And his natural timbre in this range is just, it's a very attractive sound. It has such a great balance. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Makes you want to whistle along. Extra whistle?
Follow the Moskva down to Gonky Park, listening to the wind of change. An August summer night, soldiers passing by, listening to the wind of change. The world is closing in. Did you ever think that we could be so close, like brothers?
I want to talk about a few other things that I find extremely interesting and good in here. One is his mic technique. He's really specific about when he's pulling it away and bringing it in close to his mouth, often pulling it away at the end of a phrase. That way, if he does need to take a louder breath, it's not going to be picked up by the microphone. And there's also sort of a natural tapering at the ends of phrases. That's quite nice. He's very consistent in it too. So I think it's a very intentional mic technique. This combination of the smoothness and the gravel in his tone is it's just so perfect for the song. Uh, you hear pain in the song, but you also hear hope in it. And I feel that the gravel is, that indication of maybe rugged things that he's been through. And then it almost has a floatiness in it. I feel that his air usage is very, very nice on top because it sounds like it's just riding on the air. And it's got a smoothness in the sound. Again, this really strange but very satisfying juxtaposition, essentially, of a smooth sound with a gravel in it. It's a very, very nice tone quality that I'm hearing there. And then you get, he has a bit of a more nasal resonance than you might hear in some voices. Ends up making him have a ton of focus on the sound. So the smoothness and the gravel, those things tend to happen a little bit further back in the vocal tract, right? The gravel is happening more at a laryngeal level. The smoothness is coming partly from the breath, which is all the way down below the laryngeal level, and then essentially having just a clean path for the sound to come out in. And there's also sounds like a spin of air that's back here, so some space in the back of the vocal tract. And then a little more nasal focus. So he focuses the sound in here, and that gives it a certain clarity and an ability to cut through at the same time. So there's so many different, very good factors that are making his tone intriguing and balanced and interesting. So I want to go back a little bit. Listen to all of the goodness. Here? Oh, I think this is whistling. How it's placed.
The world is closing in. Did you ever think that we could be so close, like brothers? The future's in the air, can feel it everywhere. I'm blowing with the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change.
That's really catchy. This whole song is very catchy. Oh, this makes sense. It'd be really easy to sing along with too. One of the cool things about this chorus was that partway through we started off in a major key, and then it shifted to some minor chords underneath while it was singing the same melody at one point. So I think that's really showing this sort of bittersweet aspect. And then I'm just getting caught up in some of the great lyrics here. Right before we started this, which I think is the chorus, he said something. I'm checking through my lyrics here. It was something about brothers and sharing. Um, I really loved, oh, yeah, this idea that we could be so close while the world is closing in. A play of words and using the same word, close or closing, in two different ways. I really like the simplicity of the lyrics there, but used in an extremely clever way. And I like take me to the magic moment. That's such a beautiful line, the magic of the moment. And then talking about a glorious night, which I feel like is very appropriate for New Year's Eve tonight. And the children of tomorrow dreaming away in the wind of change. I think it's so, it really strikes an emotional note with quite not that many words, just a few words here, but it brings a person's desire to dream and think of a better tomorrow, and have that sort of hopefulness, while at the same time allowing for what the world currently is. It's beautiful, beautiful lyrics. Okay, I'm gonna go back. also love, it looks like they've got sparklers in the audience, question mark. I think this is, yeah, it's from 1991. So this is from a while ago. By the way, if you're a big fan of the Scorpions, they are releasing a new album in February. It's called Rock Believer, and you can be sure that we're going to be covering some of that music on the channel. But definitely looking forward to that. I love that they have been making music for so long. It's also super fun to get to discover them right now. It's so awesome. This is an incredible experience. I'm going to go back to this chorus again. This chorus is really, really good. This is really good. It just, the lyrics, the music, I'll point out the spot where it goes to minor. So we're major here. And back to major. And then to minor here. So that minor chord occurs on Dream Away, almost like there's some sort of sadness about floating away in the dreams at that point. Very, very dense. Okay, let's keep going.
Walking down the street, distant memories are buried in the past forever. I follow the Moscow down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. Take me into the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow share their dreams with you and me.
I think that must have been such a wonderful moment that he's captured in these words when he's talking about following the Moscow. I'm guessing that's a river, I'm guessing in Russia. Essentially, that he's going by people in the city or by parts of the city and feeling that there's a wind of change. Then maybe they felt that unification was about to happen, before it actually did. Oh, it's so incredible just thinking about what that would have been like to experience and how they've managed to capture that in this song. It's extremely powerful and emotional to me. And it's beautiful, really, really beautiful. And then it's so cool to hear him say, "Take me to that magic moment," which, happened after the song was released or was written. I'm not sure, maybe released afterwards, but what happened after the song was written, where he was asking for that "take me to the magic moment," which that's just so cool. It's like dreams come true, and it's talking about dreams happening. Anyhow, I'm a little sappy because I love the idea of dreams coming true, and it's New Year's, and I hope that everybody here has wonderful dreams, including maybe dreams of this really cool album that's going to come out soon. I'm going to go back. This is really good. It's just incredibly enjoyable. I'm going to say one really fun thing about Klaus's voice here. He's an incredible singer. I recently heard him in Still Loving You for the first time. Wow. He plays with diphthongs a lot in a really cool way. A diphthong is where you essentially take one sound that's usually made by two vowels and you combine them together into one sound instead of, the two separate vowel sounds. So a good example is in the word change. It has an A diphthong in it. And a lot of times singers will hang out on the first vowel, especially classical singing. You're usually trained to linger on the first sound. So if I was going to sing change, I would sing change and put the second vowel of the diphthong later. He does exactly the opposite, change, and he goes to the second vowel of that. And it's a very clear stylistic choice. That choice also occurs in all kinds of other genres of music. Country music, for example, tends to go to the second vowel a lot quicker as well. It really depends on the singer and where they want to go with their particular style. The going to the second diphthong can help improve a more forward focus at times, because often that'll be a little more closed at the end. So another part where he does it, I think, is on Park, and he actually plays with an A and an R together, almost as if that were a diphthong, but it's actually an R-colored vowel, so he's playing with a couple of things in there, which is really, really fun. I'll go back and catch that moment so you can hear it. Oh, that's exactly where he's playing with Park, Park. He essentially makes it a diphthong play. The harmony on this. That was it. Oh, I really wanted that song to be longer. Kudos to whoever is singing that high harmony on top. I was trying to figure out who it was in the band, don't know who, but they sound really, really good. I feel like I just discovered a little nugget of golden history by listening to this song. It's so hopeful and catchy. I love the whistle. And I just really appreciate the intricacy of tone quality that Klaus has as well. It's perfect for delivering this incredibly well crafted message. What a beautiful song. I hope that all of you are as excited as I am about their new album coming out in February of 2022. And if you would like to see more analysis of songs like this, we have a classic rock playlist over here, including one from the Scorpions. So I hope to see you all very soon.